This program on a symposium on Garo Cultural Heritage was organized by the Department of English and INTACH Meghalaya chapter in collaboration with PRIME Meghalaya. So this program is actually aimed at providing basic and authentic information on the Garos and their culture. And primarily the reason for holding this, this event or the symposium was to ensure that representatives of culture, whether they come from, whether they're involved in activities like, even entrepreneurship or artists or those involved with even cuisine, and any such activities that involve traditional motives or use of culture, we found that there is a lack of information and also a lack of clarity in the basics of understanding what Garo culture is all about, the aspects and the elements of Garo culture. So that was why we felt as an organization that we needed to bring this information in a platform that is accessible to everybody. That's why we decided to tie up with PRIME and also with, as INTACH co-convener, also with my parent department, the Department of English, and our sister department, Department of Garo, to hold this event. So our resource persons were people who are experts and who have worked in this field, doing field work as well as research for over a good number of years, over 10 years, and most of them are from the Department of Garo. And we have linguists and we have creative writers as well as people who are well versed with material culture and oral culture of the Garos. So rather than having our young people go to institutions and to the university in seeking information on these aspects, we thought it would be far more better if we could bring this information to them. So the topics that have been covered are very basic. It's just the tip of the iceberg, so to say. So the topics covered are Matriliny and Wangala and Nokmaship and the institution of Nokpante. So we've covered very basic institutions, the important institutions such as Nokmaship and Nokpante, and also Matriliny, because that is the foundation of our culture, and of course we gave a basic introduction to Garo culture as well. This is the first time, and we are hoping that we will be able to have a series of these type of symposiums where we can disseminate information in the correct way and with the most authentic of resource persons, so that there is no misinterpretation and no misinformation in this age of digital media where everything goes in a flash, and a 5-minute talk on Garo culture by influencers reach millions of people, and it's easy for information to be misinterpreted, and a lot of misunderstandings happen along the way. So with these in mind, we felt that if we give our young people, those ambassadors and representatives of culture, the right kind of information, then the outside world will know and understand our culture much better than it is being understood today. We had a registration of about 60 to 65 participants, and in fact we were expecting much less, and we were quite encouraged actually to see the number of participants and the number of youngsters who showed interest in such a program. So with this kind of encouragement and with their feedback, we are hoping that we will be able to have more of these programs which will benefit not just academicians but people who take an interest or who are involved in any way in activities that have to do with the culture of the people of Garo Hills. INTACH actually has a program where schools are supposed to form heritage clubs with the help of our organization, and to develop the sense of being in touch with their own culture, no matter what the culture is. So we need to promote that, and today's program was mostly experimental because we were not sure about the kind of response that we would receive, especially from the target group of entrepreneurs and artists. But now we see that this program has proved to be quite successful, and with the help of PRIME and with the help of the departments of English and Garo, we hope to have a series of programs, and later on, if we are able to, we would also we would also like to have more programs, maybe on a monthly basis, which will cover not just groups like today's participants, but even students from colleges and schools as well.